If you guys watched my last video, you guys would have seen that I tried to tune the car with integrated engineering stage 1, who doesn't have a tune available for my car. So the intro of the video, as you guys could see, basically parts, Audi parts, not Corvette parts, Audi parts. I'll get kind of straight to it. So heat exchanger from where did I get this from? There's CTS, but I got it from, so the CTS brand for the heat exchanger, but I got it from ECS, the website. Reason why I have this is, well, what do we got here? I have an APR crank pulley, APR supercharger pulley, all the necessary bolts and stuff, the drive belt with it. It was a kit. We're gonna be doing this all today. Cleared out the garage, got the Corvette parked right over there, just chilling. Gonna get the Audi pulled in here, put it on the ramps, and a tune, right? So APR. Basically, APR has a tune available for my car. Unfortunately, I wanted to go with integrated engineering. I just can't wait. They're just, I don't know what they're doing. They're taking their time on it. I think because there's not too many people out there with the CREC engine code cars. So I don't think they're in a hurry or rush to actually bring that tune out for anybody just yet. But I will probably get their trans tune when it is available, the ZF8 trans. So I'm gonna get all this installed, get the spark plugs put in, and we're gonna go with an APR stage 2 tune, which should be putting me close to about 400 horsepower to the wheels. I think it's like 500 something to the crank, but we all know that, you know, wheel horsepower is what really matters in my opinion. So we'll get this started. It's a lot to do. I'm not gonna do step-by-step videos. I'll do kind of you know, short clips here and there throughout the video, so that way we're not watching a probably 3-hour video. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna get started on this, and then we'll see the end results. I'm not gonna get the car tuned today. I gotta schedule that during sometime the week. So with it being 4th of July, a lot of places are closed on Monday. 4th of July, obviously Sunday is when I'm filming this. Basically gonna be driving it with all the stuff attached to it with the stock tune. So we'll see how the car drives. I would assume it'll be okay as long as I don't really get on it, because the supercharger is the only thing that's really getting all switched up here. As far as it spinning, I think it's like 26.5%. I don't know what it is. It's on the APR website. But a lot more boost, getting pushing it to what I can for now. Obviously it's not ported. I don't have a throttle body or anything on it. I have the integrated engineering cold air intake. And then yeah, we'll go from there. All right, you guys, stay tuned. Okay, just a little update. Oh my gosh, I'm going on 5 hours right now. What a pain in the ass. Got the heat exchanger installed, all mounted up, ready to be put on. But so you guys can see, the bumper's off, everything's off. Service mode on this car, I'm a huge noob with Audis. I thought that I could loosen up some bolts and just pull the whole front end towards me, and you know, it'll give me room to sneak on into the crank pulley and you know, whatever pulley is down here. But that's not the case. The whole front clip of my car I had to take off. I don't think there's such thing as service mode unless they sell a special bolt that you put in and slide it out to where it rests on the bolt. That's the only other thing I could think of. But man, oh man, what a pain in the ass. So, got the supercharger pulley put on, crank pulley put on. Not sure if you guys could see that, but it's on. That's the old pulley right there. What the hell is this? Oh, just a little flap. Okay, I didn't know about that. But scary, 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 scary job to do. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that doesn't have any experience at all dealing with, you know, torque specs and so on. The crank pulley, you got to make sure those holes are lined up, because there is one hole that is completely off center. What a nightmare. I did it to what I think is good. I'm crossing my fingers, everything's good. Torqued at 35 foot-pounds as to what ARP said. Torqued this as best as I could to 15 foot-pounds. Again, it's very hard to torque these things down, so I kind of gave it a good old torque down, I hope. Again, I can't stress as to how much of a pain this is to do. And I'm only probably 45% done. We still gotta I gotta take the old heat exchanger off, get that all routed with, you know, that heat exchanger, clean up all my mess. Hopefully we don't have any leftover bolts. It's always a good thing. But yes, again, another thing is the headlights are out. I've seen people do this without taking the headlights out, but I had to take my headlight out. And let me tell you this, there's a bolt right here. There is no way getting to that without taking the headlights out first to take the bumper off. And I am in for it to see how these headlights will go back in properly. It's just a nightmare, you guys. Just an overall huge nightmare. Still gotta do the spark plugs. That shouldn't be that hard. Got colder plugs that are gonna go in here. But yeah, I'll get a video up and running once we get everything back together here. One thing that does suck, because again I didn't know about it, is I freaking damaged my bumper. I like peeled this back, which sucks, but it is what it is. I'm sure it'll go on perfectly fine. Again, this is just cosmetic. I'm not worried about it. This is my daily car, so it's gonna get beat up. But yeah, I'm gonna get to it, and I'll keep you guys posted. All right. It's running. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna leave the system, put the bumper and everything back together, and go for a little ride.